Welcome back to the channel, and you know, let's get another video another day. Would appreciate everybody who liked and subscribed to yesterday's video and gave me motivation to do today's video. So we'll jump into the charts right now. So we're going into this consolidation pattern right here, which is kind of interesting. I think there is a lot of uncertainty of how the next couple of weeks are going to play out. Now, technically, this chart, you got this, triangle forming here, which, in theory would pump it to at least, 46 on the breakout or whatever. But then you also have this ascending triangle, which in theory would pump it to generally about 49,000, which would go on one of the Fibonacci retracements, which would look nice. Going into the Bitcoin ETF decision making. So we got this joker over here saying that looks like a nuke, but it is an inverse chart, which always cracks me up. Pointing out the triangle and that it's going to go down, but that is a $50,000 target, which is pretty cool. Hopefully soon, because in today's market, looking at like Coinbase and all the other mining stocks, took quite a, it was a very turbulent time. Bit Digital, which has been my play for the last couple of weeks, very turbulent, which, I mean, it's what we get ourselves into in the crypto market, up, down 7, 8, 9, 10% in a day. And then CleanSpark, which is another one that I feel has kind of more emerged this cycle more than anything. Marathon Digital, another one of my favorite mining stocks that I'd pretty much watched at the first, when I first got into crypto back in December 2017 at the top. It made its run literally from, $5 up to like $40 and crashed down. And right here would have been a prime time buy at 50 cents before it ran up to about 80 bucks. So this is always a nice stock to play, during halving cycles, I guess you'd say. Bull markets. Let's call them bull markets. So anyways, can't wait till this ETF is approved so we can have more to talk about other than the ETF. Then we can talk about Ethereum. But Kathy Wood put in her first, she's the first firm to put in the amendment and everything to an affiliate partner for the SEC, which is all due tomorrow. There's 13 firms, and they need to put out who their affiliate partners are tomorrow. So that's going to be an interesting play on how all that's going to work, especially they don't mention who the affiliate partner is, but I'm wondering if it is Coinbase, because they are the custodials to everything. So that might be some good news on Coinbase, and always a stock that I'm watching, going into this. So with this, we have Chad here saying ARC21 investment authorized participant form and the Grayscale sell-off. So they sold off Grayscale, rightfully so, because they're getting their own ETF. It would be a conflict of interest if they owned Grayscale and not their own, and they moved to BITO, which isn't backed, by, spot, but it is in an Invesco product. So it's kind of interesting. So you got people that are bearish out there, like, have you noticed that this guy's bearish is, the Fifth Amendment, the deadline's tomorrow, the fact that these firms are making changes the day prior just shows how unlikely it is to be approved. They're getting more insight now than they ever have in years. So all in all, where do I see this going? So basically, as I stated yesterday, there's 2 million Bitcoin on exchange. That is a very small amount. And we are 115 days, 17 hours, 24 minutes, and 15 seconds from the halving. So basically from 900 Bitcoin a day, we'll be down to 450. which is pretty significant considering, and it is hard to discount the fact that every halving, we have the run up, and with new injections of liquidity. So, this cycle right here was, retail. This, the next cycle was your, tech companies, money printer. So that was $7 trillion of money printing, and this cycle is institutional investors. I got this, linear regression going on here, logarithmic regression, one of those fancy words. I was never good at math. I could definitely see us going surpass 150,000 into 250 to 500,000. Now, that's just a bullish case. I'm just taking my predictions off the stock to flow model. Not financial advice, but 250 to 500 with, all these ETFs coming in, you're going to have a liquidity crunch, supply crunch or whatever. Supply crunch, that's what it is. So at some point or another, there's going to be a massive run up. There'll be a massive run up like this, 5 months after, 5 months after the halving, and straight up. So these are just my predictions. But, once that pi cycle top hits, I'll start getting skeptical. Assuming with most people too at this point. So pretty much at this point, I definitely see us breaking out this channel here. So you can see that it's just kind of a legacy channel along with this right here. And we're in this channel right here in the 15, 16, 17, we broke out and straight up. I can see us going in and around here, and eventually, I don't think we'll break all the way down. Well, we could, hang around the top, go down to about 40,000 or so, and then straight up. That's reasonable. I don't think we'll make all-time highs before the halving. Probably Q3 of 2024, which would be in line with all the other halving cycles. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how this works out, especially with all these ETFs getting involved. But we'll look further into this in the next couple of weeks. So join me again tomorrow, and we'll see how the new filings and everything go. And hopefully we don't have too much of a correction. It looks like we had quite a bounce right now. So just going back to the chart, let's go to the 1 hour chart. Yeah, these bottoms are getting bought up, just kind of like right here, bought up. That was bought up. It wouldn't surprise me if we hit 42,000 in the night, depending on where you're at, and then back up. But it'd be nice to break out of this triangle, tomorrow, and not over the weekend. Because weekends are, I don't like weekend trading. So anyways, so hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for stopping back in, and hey, tell me your price predictions. I'm curious.